Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. It's been a while since I've done a talking video like this or anything, so we'll just see where this goes and hope you enjoy the ride. So a while back I made a pedal board tour video, and what I didn't mention is right after I posted that video I actually ended up changing out a couple of pedals on my board. So just a quick run through the signal chain now. It's pretty similar, but for a while I'd swapped out my Boss DS1 for this TC Electronic Rusty Fuzz, and it's been having some issues with the toggle switch, and I've yet to fix that. So we'll see where that goes. But I recently, just a few days ago, put the DS1 back on my board just to mess with it a little bit more, and just because I was lacking that sort of heavier distortion sound with my current overdrive setup, which is an MXR Classic Overdrive, Electro Harmonic Soul Food, and EHX OD Glove. That I really like all of those drive pedals, but I was kind of missing something with that heavier kind of early and late 90s grunge and post-grunge distortion sound. So I was like, let's just add in the DS1 and just see what happens. And I've been messing around with it for the last couple days, but recently found a great deal on Facebook Marketplace for this thing, actually. So this is, I don't know what year it is. I don't know exactly what model it is. It's some sort of Schecter DN6. It needs some work. I still haven't replaced, it was missing a lock on the nut here because it's got a Floyd, and it's missing the trem arm for the Floyd. The pots need cleaned and whatever because they're super scratchy, but it plays really good, and I've cleaned up the fretboard and restrung it since. And this is my only guitar with any sort of like high output active pickups, because all my other stuff are like vintage Fender style stuff that still can do metal and high gain stuff, but it's more suited for the vintage clean tones and whatever. And then they work for a lot of like the indie stuff I play a lot. But this is my first like real metal guitar, and it's got two Duncan designed, basically they're import versions of Seymour Duncan Blackouts, which I'm a huge Trivium fan, and Corey Beaulieu has played Seymour Duncan Blackouts for like almost 20 years. So it's kind of cool for me to have a guitar with the same, very similar pickups, so I can kind of get kind of close to the tone. But what I haven't tried out yet is actually playing this guitar into the DS1, because normally when I play this, I have headphones that I use, and those have a high gain setting in them, so I don't have to worry about dealing with any high gain amps. So like when I'm practicing any metal, I usually just play it with my headphones, and I don't post it because like it's harder to play, and I'm still working on a lot of that stuff, and I don't know how well it would do with a lot of my viewers, because I know a lot of you guys are here for the 90s covers and all my original music, which is definitely not, it's nowhere near as heavy as the kind of stuff I play on this or the kind of stuff I listen to. So I just don't post it that often, if at all. So real quick, let's get a quick clean demo of this, starting on the neck pickup. And this is through my Blues Junior, just standard settings. I've had the same settings on this thing. I've left it for like 2 months now, and it sounds great. And the only pedal I've got on is a Wampler spring reverb, just to get a little bit of space in it, because the spring reverb built into my Blues Junior is super noisy. So this is in drop C sharp. Just kind of give it a little clean tone run through. Here's the neck pickup. almost like a crunch tone already. That's with the volume all the way up. If I roll it back, I can get something resembling a clean. Oh, that's not a tune at And then now for the middle, start with the volume on 10 and then just roll it back a little bit. Keep doing that just to get it a little closer to clean. I mean, it sounds like active pickups trying to be played clean. It's not a very versatile sound, but neither are these pickups, so. All right, here's the bridge. Pretty good. Ignore my mistakes there. I don't play that often past like the 15th fret, so I'm not a shredder, and I accepted that a long time ago. But it sounds pretty good. Now let's run it through what my typical like sort of high gain approximation is when I'm playing through my amp. So this is my OD glove from Electro Harmonics. Based on a full tone OCD bass, which is based on a tube screamer, but it sounds like a Marshall. I don't know. It's complicated. But here it is with just the glove, no boost, nothing, just guitar into the glove, into the reverb, into the amp, done. Metal on this thing. I never use the neck pickup, so from here on out, all sounds you hear will be on the bridge pickup. Now here it is with a little boost, and this is the MXR Classic Overdrive setup. So the actual output of the pedal is pretty high, and the gain is set pretty low because you don't need that gain because I'm getting all the gain I need from the glove, and here it is. Pretty close to what I want. Like that's the more Marshall JCM 800 type tone that I seek out a lot because I like the guitar tones from like a lot of Zakk Wylde stuff when he was with Ozzy, but because I find the like average 5150 into a Mesa V30 cab is kind of overdone, but sometimes it's nice to have that sound. So here is the DS1, which is set up, the tone is at maybe 10 o'clock. Gain is turned almost as high as it'll go, and the level is at about 11 o'clock. That's clean. Here it is with the DS1. that gets you a lot closer to, to my ear, it sounds a lot like early 90s metal tones, where you got that a lot more high-end, super scooped mids. I think kind of And Justice for All, but if it was heavier. So, yeah. And that's without a boost. Now here it is with the boost, and you can see kind of where it starts to get closer. And this is the first time I'm hearing this. That's why I thought it would be kind of interesting to make a video on, because I've never played this guitar through this specific pedal with these specific settings. So it sounds pretty good so far. This is also the first time this guitar has ever appeared on the channel. So that's kind of cool, other than seeing the headstock in the background of a couple videos. Here's with the boost. That's where it kind of gets real fun, because I can't get any tones like that out of my Jazzmaster here or my Telly back there. I can get something out of my Telly if I play like through this amp sim and I like crank the gain on like an angle or something, and I can get some pretty heavy tones out of it. But at home here, it doesn't sound that good if I run it through a bunch of distortion. And I'm not even gonna mention how bad the Strat sounds through high gain, because it's just not built for it. And like, yes, are there Strats that can play metal? Yes. Is my 50s inspired 50s spec Squier import Strat one of those? No, it's definitely not. Which is kind of why I wanted this. It's got 24 frets if I ever do decide to actually learn how to shred. But it's just a different guitar to have in my overall arsenal of guitars, and I'm building another one very soon. So let me know down in the comments if you guys would like any guitar build videos, any of the process on how I built my Telly. And I assure you there will be more guitars that I'll build myself soon. I've got a plan kind of laid out. Hopefully gonna sell eventually. So just wait and see, stay tuned, and have a great day, guys.